So today I didn't really want to film. Um, did not feel like it. I did not pull up the camera, and the reason is I didn't do all the things that I told myself I was gonna do. I didn't gain momentum in the day. I had some errands I had to do. Went for a surf, and I just, due to things that happened, I did not get things done today, to be honest. And it's hard to not be hard on myself when I'm not doing what I know I should be doing. And it's very uncomfortable. And I think one of the biggest challenges with staying consistent is just having that emotional control, that even when you have some external things happening, which will of course happen when you do a prolonged period such as I'm doing right now, 60 days, there are things that are going to happen that will affect my emotions, and not letting that slow down my work and get me out of the state of focus is very, very hard. Um, so I'm trying to not be too hard on myself. It's just one day where I didn't get things done. I still did work today, but it, yeah, not as much as I should have done. At least that's what I feel. And yeah, I think these kind of days when, like, of course you don't want to have too many of them, and especially you don't want to have more than two of them in a row, because then you will lose all the momentum. So I think days like this, it will of course come up, most likely, unless you're a superhuman robot that can, you're just so stoic, you don't get, you don't lose your track, you stay on track all the time and you do everything you say you're going to do. But in reality, that's kind of hard, being a human being with emotions and dynamic external circumstances that change. And yeah, it's hard. But I think these days when you feel like you're falling off a bit, at least for me, I look at those as the threats, the biggest threats to this monk mode, because if one day turns into two, and then it turns into three, and then you lost all your habits in just a few days, that you spent weeks building up. So that's my fear when something like today happens, when I don't get in my 3 hours in the morning. I don't get the main things done that I want to get done. My biggest fear is that I will go back to bad habits, start watching social media, start watching YouTube, those kind of things. So yeah, if you're doing a monk mode, I'm sure you will experience what I'm experiencing now. What I will try to do is just to not be too hard on myself, but just know that this could very well be the end of the monk mode if I don't pull it together and do the right things in order to get back into the state of focus. So yeah, that's the only update I have for today. It's very hard. I thought by now it would be easier, as it's the saying that it takes 21 days to build up a strong habit. But if anything, it's just getting, right now it feels like it's getting a bit harder. And the thought of not being halfway into this is a bit overwhelming. Like, I'm not even halfway there. But I think in the end it's going to be worth it. And I know it's it's not forever. So yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing and try to have some fun with it as well. I mean, progress and business and work can be fun if you have the right mindset around it. So yeah, I'll keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next video tomorrow.